Hi, welcome to CST Australasia newsletter. This is the CST online workout week number 2 and we're moving down into shoulders. I hope you've been practicing all your neck movements and taking advantage of the good old traffic lights to do your practice in. And email us any questions or anything you've got about what we present each week or things you want to learn about that we can add them into the program as we go along. We're going to be just working our way down through the body. This week shoulders, next week's thoracic spine. So week 2, following along still with the Ageless Mobility and the Intu Flow programs. So if you haven't got those, hit the shop now button when you finish the video. If you have got them, you'll know that with the Ageless it jumps straight into the arm screw maneuver, and although you're sitting in the movement and you're holding the position, actually being aware of what you're trying to do within the shoulder is the key for that exercise to work. So the way I teach it for my students is I get the palm forward, thumb up on a lot of the movements to help with the shoulder position. So when you do the side glide and you're holding the position and you're packing the shoulder down, have thumb to ceiling, palm forward. When you get to the shoulder screw maneuver, that changes, that shifts, but work on driving it from the shoulder joint. The elbow, the hand are going to twist. They're attached, hopefully. They'll stay attached. Don't need to worry about them. Focus on the shoulder. We've worked on the neck, we've released the neck. So you can always go back and drop down and do that neck release if you need to. If you're feeling it in the shoulder, hit pause on the DVD and break up the two maneuvers to take the tension off your neck. But what you want to be working on is feeling the shoulder blade. So you're going to hitch the shoulder up. It's a deliberate hitch out of shoulder pack. You're going to imagine the shoulder blade is coming over your shoulder. You roll the shoulder, the arm will follow as a result, and that gets you into that forward position. From there, think about the ball of the shoulder, lift that up towards your ear, and then untwist by rotating the arm, and then think about the shoulder blade sliding down 1 or 2 rib spaces, and finish with palm up when you do that to allow the shoulder to go back, palm forward, and then finish the maneuver palm up. And that'll help release accumulating extra tension when the whole point of doing the maneuver is to release tension in the first place. With your Intu Flow practice, Intu Flow goes into all the movements and all the degrees of freedom in much more detail. So using the two programs together is really handy. With the shoulder exercises, how I teach it is to get people just to start their circles at around shoulder height. Everyone wants to do the big top circles and come across and do the big swinging circles. That's great, that's fun. Play with all of that as well. But every now and then just pause and stop and actually pay attention to where your shoulder is sitting when you do the movement. And if most people are honest about where they are when they're doing their circles, they actually have to drop their hand down quite a bit to allow the shoulder to actually be in the right position, to have the head square, the neck relaxed, and the spine straight, so you're not contorting and twisting and cheating through the rest of the body to make it look like you can do the exercise. So drop it down a notch. Pay attention to the position cues that you hear throughout the DVDs and work on getting your body into the position. You're still doing the movement, you're still doing the circle. That's your top circle for now, and you slowly work your way up to doing it as a top circle, drawing a circle on the ceiling. So enjoy your practice, play with those exercises and those movements. Remember the key points, the shoulder blade for the arm screws, playing with the Ageless Mobility DVD. There is detail in the Intu Flow DVD, but just drop your body down a notch and make sure you're in the right position when you're practicing, and then you'll progress further and quicker with your practice when you do. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week, and we'll move further down the body and start playing with other exercises.